So this video is about perfection. Yes, being perfect, doing things perfectly. And it's funny. It's funny because procrastinators love to claim they are perfectionists. Yes, that's what procrastination does to you. Procrastination makes you feel like you're perfect. You're waiting for the right moment. You're waiting for the right knowledge. You're waiting for the right time. You're waiting for, I don't know what to happen. I don't know what you want, but you're just waiting. And that's perfection. And perfection is boring. Yes, perfection is very boring. These days I'm sensing that perfection makes you want to imitate others because that's a system that already works. So you just feel like, okay, if I can do it exactly how they just did it. But we forget to understand that everything that's presented to us is an already finished work. So we do not know what goes on behind the scene. What we are doing is that we're using the finished product. We are using the finished product as a template to create ours. And that's what perfection does to you, seeking perfection. And it gets to me every time. I'm not going to lie. It gets to me. I love my stuff coming out clean. I love my stuff coming out good. And of recent, the last two videos I did were very, very short. And it was intentional. First of all, cost of internet is quite pricey in Nigeria. Cost of internet is quite pricey. So just to check that off my productivity list, me sharing videos on YouTube, just to check it off my productivity list, I just had to make those short videos, and there were videos I already had on my phone, so I compiled it together and I just put it out there. But still, I had to ask myself, why did you do that? It's going to be a lot easier if you just turned on your camera and just started talking. Why did you do that? And I have to be honest, the reason is because it felt somewhat perfect for me to set up the angles properly, record myself from different points, say these things recorded on my BandLab website. I'm going to share a list of tools I use to do what I do. BandLab is one of them. My memory space got filled up and I had to clear up some videos. So, anyways, I'm just going to jump the point. But yes, I kind of felt that way. I had to ask myself if I was doing this because it's a lot easier for me to record, edit. Oh, I don't like the way I sound. Then I change some things, and make it perfect. I had to ask myself that question if that's why I did those videos, or the reason was because of the cost of data. Because at that point, I was a little bit down on data and I just wanted to check off posting YouTube videos on my productivity list. I just wanted to do that. But still, I feel like the need for perfection creeped in. And that's why I had to make this video. And another thing that makes us crave being perfect is when you find yourself around people who do not listen to your ideas, people who do not listen to your goals, people who do not at least acknowledge that as a person you are doing something to get yourself one step closer. So the need to be perfect creeps in. And once the need to be perfect creeps in, it's very hard to not become a procrastinator. That's the trick. Today is day two of me shooting this video. It's very funny. It's very, very funny that I'm making a video about perfection and everything just went wrong. It's funny how the universe works. It's funny how God works. It's a confirmation. But when I had this experience, I'm going to tell you why I wasn't able to complete this video yesterday. And the reason was because my phone went low and then my memory space was also low. I had to transfer files down to my PC, and then the next thing I did was to upload a video I made, which is titled I Started Blogging Again. You can see it on my profile. I started blogging again. It's funny. It's funny that everything that happened yesterday was so imperfect. And I'm happy. It means I'm in alignment. That's what I've been praying for these days. That's what I've been praying for. That's what I always hope for. And the challenges of yesterday just it wasn't a challenge because I have actually outgrown that. I saw those little frictions around me putting these videos together, and I was like, yeah, this is good. I took some time out yesterday when I had the opportunity to record this video. It was around 7 p.m., but because I'm still working on my lighting, I couldn't do it. I was like, okay, let me just do it today. Then yesterday I watched a couple of videos. There was this particular video that stood out for me. Um I think I'm going to put a link to it in case you need it, but I don't feel like I need it because I am all about being very real. I'm all about just doing it. There is so much perfection in imperfections. And if you're starting YouTube, you would see lots of videos about talking to the camera where people say that you don't have to have words like or so. Yeah, there's a word for it, there's a term for it. I can't really remember. But I feel like that's too mechanical. We have been programmed to curate things so much that we forget what it is to be human. Most of my communication with people always comes with me saying, so I don't see any reason why I shouldn't incorporate that in my videos. Of course, there's a need to chop this out, but no, a lot of people are stuck and they can't put themselves out here because when they start watching videos on how to make proper presentations, these are the videos that come up. Do not have do not say so, do not waste time. This is how you have to present. It's very, very mechanical, and that doesn't work for anyone. The number one thing that works is trying and then being consistent. That's all you need. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to just have your words out there. You don't need to have a script. This video is not scripted. Most of the videos I have on my YouTube of me just talking, my lifestyle videos, that's why I call it documentation actually. Documentation is not scripted, and I intend to keep it that way. So yes, perfection kills. Perfection is boring. This whole video proves it. In fact, if you can notice the first clip I made from yesterday, it's a bit blurry and it's fine. It's good. It sends a message. So don't be perfect. Don't try to be perfect. It's boring.